Hello guys, this is Sandra here. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. It's lovely to have you here, and I hope you're gonna enjoy your time. So today we have the very first update for my whole year project plan for 2021, and I basically decided to choose 10 products, and a lot of people do like a 21 in 2021 and that kind of things. But I have other projects going on as well, and I feel like 21 products are just way too much. It would stress me out, so I'm not going for that. But I have 10 products and it's a rolling project plan, so if I hit my goal in a product, that I can roll it out and roll one back in. If you want to watch my intro or other project plans that I do, I can leave a playlist and the previous project as well as in the intro up in the cards or down below. But for now, I think we're just gonna hop into the products because, as I mentioned, we have 10 products to talk through, so you know, it will take a while. So the first product I have here is the MAC lip liner in the shade Spice. So as you can see, it's a teeny tiny lip liner. So the progress on this lip liner is quite small as well, but it's because it's enough for quite a long time to line your lips, and I don't necessarily resharpen it after every single use because there's no need to. So I don't think this will last me for much longer. I mean, I think I have one or tops 2 sharpenings left in there and they've gone, so you know, it can't last for too long. And I have this one as well with 2 other project pen items as well, but only one of them is in this project, which is this product, which is the MAC Patisserie lipstick. And while I think I can finish the lip liner definitely by the end of this year, this one, I mean, I hope so. I also used it today as a little bit of a I also used it today as a little bit of, oh my god. I also used it today as a little bit of a blush. There we go. Under my bronzer, I just dotted it on and then patted it out with my foundation brush, and it worked perfectly. So, you know, it's just a really nice cream colored, slightly rosy blush, and I have it on with the lip liner as well, and then I just have an almost clear gloss on top of it, but it's a really nice color. I feel like I made good progress on it. So hopefully I can reach my goal. Sorry, I'm looking at my progress. If you're looking at my progress, you might think I did not do that well, but knowing that I'm working on quite a few lip products, and also I'm not the best with lip products, I feel like I did pretty dang good. So I'm happy with myself. Will I be able to finish it? Hopefully. I'm not too sure, but I'm hopeful. The last lip product in this project is a lip tint, and it's the Clinique Chubby Stick Baby Tint in the shade Coming Up Rosy. Now with this one, it feels like I used up about half of it, so I will definitely be able to finish this up. And as I mentioned it in the intro as well, I feel like this is a good product where I can just whack it on, whether it's under a mask or just at home when I feel like my lips are a bit pursed, and that's what I did. And while it's not the most moisturizing lip balms out there, you know, it does the job throughout the day, and then in the nighttime I can throw on something thicker. But it does its job perfectly, and I think I have like 2 more of these, so you know, I can roll them all in if I have to. But yeah, I feel like I did really well with this. Now moving on to 2 products that are a bit harder to see progress on, and the first one is the Bobbi Brown Gel Eyeliner in the shade Dark Chocolate Ink. They don't do this shade anymore. They do similar ones, but not this one. And I will take a picture, but I'm gonna show you close up what it looks like now. There we go. I had to change the exposure, but this way you can actually see the insides and a little bit of progress. It's a lot more disturbed than it was last time. Now my goal in this is to hit pen, so that will obviously take a long time. And my goal in this is just to hit pen, so because it's quite old, it doesn't really smell, and that's why I feel confident using it around my eye. I never had an irritation problem with this. Obviously, if that happens, I will stop using it. But I just mix it up and I want to hit pen in it, so I feel like it will take quite a long time. Now today I didn't only use it as a liner, but also I use it in my brow because it's quite close to my actual like brow color. I know it looks quite dark, but you know, my hair is on the darker side, and if I run it across my brows lightly to fill it in, it works. So I think that way I can get a bit of usage out of it, but obviously you don't need a lot for that. You don't need a lot for liner, so it is a bit of a struggle. I don't know if I will be able to hit on it by the end of this year. We'll see. I will definitely try my best, but just bear with me because this is something that I think it will take quite a while for you to see progress with. So I'm trying my best. I would say I use it about like 85% of the time when I was doing my brows this month. Also, I was ill this month for like a week and a half. I mentioned it in a previous video in my pen and palette that I was not really wearing any makeup for like a week or a week and a half because I was so ill. I barely left the bed. So hopefully next month we will see a bit more progress with this. We'll see, but you know, we'll just have to see, and you have to bear with me because it's a hard product. And for some reason I feel the same way about the next product, which is the NARS Dual Intensity Eyeshadow. Yeah, in the shade Himalaya. So it's a beautiful shadow. It gives off a beautiful, beautiful glow. But my problem with this is that it's cool toned. And when I bought it, when I bought it in the past, these were the kind of colors that I used. I just realized that when I was younger, I used to use a lot more cool toned shadows, whereas now I opt for more warm toned things. So, you know, it's not exactly my cup of tea anymore, but I'm trying to work my way through it. And in real life, I can sort of see a dip in the middle, but really barely, sort of. So I don't really know how long it's gonna take me. I assume it will take me for a while, and I just want to hit my pen on this. I don't, you know, I'm not expecting myself to use up the whole thing this year because I just know it's not gonna happen. Yeah, I feel like it's a bit of a challenge, and hopefully next month I can, show you a bit more progress with this. But for now, I used it for about 4 times, I think, which I don't think is too bad going, knowing that I don't really enjoy cool tone shadows. But you know, also another thing with this is as well, let me show it on the back of my hand, like it's quite pigmented, so you know, I just did a smallest little bit of swirl around and that's the color payoff. So you don't need a lot of this at all, but I'm trying. Next up, we have 2 products from Benefit. One of them is the Call My Buff eyeshadow, and this is just a cream colored shadow. And I'm not gonna lie, I sort of forgot I had this in here, but I still used it quite a few times, so you will still be able to see some progress. Now, the pan is definitely bigger there now than it was last month, and I might repress it because it's getting a bit harder now to get product out from the sides with a brush. And I mainly use it to either set my eye base if I want to set it, or to set the concealer under my eyes. I know it's an eyeshadow, but with my skin tone, like, it's literally the same, so it works perfectly for that. So I think I'm gonna repress this after I finish filming, and I will take a picture of it once it's done so you can see how far I progress next time. I just feel like it will be easier to get the shadow out if I do that. And then the other Benefit product is the Bella Bumba blush, which they don't do anymore, but it's one of my absolute favorite blushes. It looks like NARS Orgasm, but it's from Benefit. And that's what it looks like. I feel like as well I progress quite well. I'm not sure how much you're gonna be able to see. The pen is a little bit bigger. Now it's a blush, you don't need a lot. I also feel like I went for more peachy tones this month, I'm not sure why. But there's still a little bit of progress if you look closely, so you know, I'm happy with that. Now with this one, because it already has a huge pen on it, my goal is to finish it up. Sorry, there we go, now I'm not overbright. Yeah, my goal with that is to finish it up. It's a beautiful pinky colour, it's something that you can wear on an everyday basis, and it just gives you a nice little bit of flush, a nice bit of glow as well. I feel like it gives you a little bit of glow, so hopefully I can finish it. Now, I never finished a whole blush in my life, you know, small or big, like, never. So we'll see. Because it's been repressed once before, I know that it's not an awful lot of product left, but at the end of the day, it's still a blush. So, you know, I know that even a little bit of product goes a long way, so I'm hopeful. Will I be able to finish it, knowing that we're already in March, heading into April almost? We'll see, I guess. We'll see. A product I can definitely show progress on is this palette. And this to me counts as 2 products because I'm working on both sides. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow palette. And now the bronzer is not the original bronzer in there anymore because I use that up. So this is a mixture of the Fenty Shady Biz bronzer and a bit of a bourgeois bronzer, so it's not the original bronzer in there anymore, but there is a definitely progress on there. That's what it looks like right now, and if you look at the picture you will see there's definitely a good amount of usage. Now I have to be careful with it because sometimes it can be a bit too dark if I go really overboard, but that's the bronzer I'm wearing today as well, so I can definitely make it work. And you know, I feel like this is something I can definitely finish by the end of this year, especially if I get a bit more tan in the summer. Fingers crossed it happens. Last year it didn't. But if it happens, then it's definitely something I can utilize a bit more, because right now I have to be a bit careful. But, you know, it works. Obviously it works. I just have to be mindful not to overdo it. And then the highlighter I am wearing today as well. It gives a nice natural glow. Now, I did mention it before, it's a bit more natural than what my usual preference is, but I think it's growing on me. No, hold on. Door. It's not even my package. Anyway, where was I? Highlighter, yes. I did say before that it's, you know, it's not my favorite, but I definitely feel like it's growing on me, and I mean, you know, if you pack it on like I do, it will still give you, I guess for some people, an intense glow. For me, this is not as intense. I'm used for my back highlighters and, you know, used to. Those I feel like are a bit more intense. But either way, I've used this about 99% of the time when I wore makeup this month. So there is definitely a good bit of progress that you can see if my camera decides to focus. Well, that's better, I guess. So the hole is definitely bigger than it was last month, so I'm really pleased with that, because highlighters take a long time to use up, let's be honest. So now my goal was originally to use this highlighter up this year, because I already had pen on it. Will I be able to do it? I don't know, but my goal was nonetheless to use up the whole palette, so I will aim for it. Will I be able to do it? I don't know, but we'll try. So we'll see. We'll see. And then a success story is the last product, which is the Illamasqua Cream Blusher in the shade Zygomatic. Now, it does not seem that cool tone, but I feel like as a blush it is a bit cool toned sometimes. So you will see on the top there's a bit of a scrape mark where I scraped it out and I mixed it with the blush. And I deliberately did it on the side because in the middle I hit pen. And my goal was only to hit pen on this, and I did not want to scrape out of the middle because I did not want you to think that I only hit pen on it because I scraped a bit of product out. Because I scraped that out and then I scraped a little bit of my Tom Ford blush out and mixed the two together, and actually it's a perfection color, but look at that, there's pen in the middle anyway. And actually, surprisingly, it only took me like 3 uses. So I did not realize I was that close to hitting pen on this, but I clearly was, so that was, you know, a welcome surprise. And while I would like to make sure I keep using it, my goal was to only hit pen on it, so this is the first product that we can roll out, and I'm gonna roll in this product, which is the Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick in the shade Heather Steel. And this was in my, I want to say Partners in Cream, but it might have been the Graveyard Project pan. I'm not too sure. But this was in a project before, and I don't have too much left if you look at it. But because it's a darker product, obviously I don't use a lot at one time. And this is something I cannot really use in my brows, or maybe I can. I can try. But it's quite dark, it's really creamy, it's coming to the end of its life. But it's definitely not dead yet. It doesn't smell, it doesn't irritate my eyes. Again, I only use this product on myself, so you know, that's fine. But yes, it's this fairly cool toned brown. Maybe I can use it in my brows. But it's good for a base, as a smoky eyeshadow, or as a smoked out liner. It works perfectly for that, so you know, I think that's how I'm going to use it mainly. Every once in a while, if I want a smoky eye, then I can use this as a base. It's super creamy, and I feel like because I still have about 8-7 months left of the year, more 7. You know, I can still get good use out of it, hopefully. we'll see, but that's the goal anyway, so I would love to use it up. But you know, I'm quite happy that in our first round I can roll something out. I'm happy with that, and that's it for today, basically. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel. That would mean so much to me. But for now, I'm gonna go so we can keep it short and sweet, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.